Some years ago, after making some mistakes, I was like, I really don't like making mistakes. And I just realized that some of my mistakes can help people not make those mistakes by sharing my mistakes and sharing what I learned from my mistakes. So, in this video, I'll be sharing the mistakes I made as an international student in the UK and how you can avoid making those mistakes so that you enjoy your stay in the UK and also have more opportunities in the UK. So if you like videos such as this, please keep on watching.
Everybody know I'm a visual. Yeah, I kill it cold like a criminal. I'm everybody's type, but nobody can deny. Cause you know I get it, not anybody. I'm getting freaky, yeah, I'ma bring the crazy. Get that freaky on, get that freaky, getting freaky.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Omomi, aka Petite Diva, and I am a University of Nottingham alumni and also a Developing Solutions Scholarship Award winner. In this educational series, I talk about everything concerning international students in the UK, the visa application, admission process, tips and tricks to make sure that your stay in the UK is enjoyable, and talking about mistakes so that you can avoid those mistakes and increase your opportunities while in the UK. So if you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. So in this video, I'll be talking about the mistakes I made as an international student in the UK. The first mistake I made as an international student was when I was trying to correct my BRP. Now, my BRP, which is the biometric resident permit that every student will get after arriving in the UK, and it's kind of like a visa that you carry about, had an issue, and I tried to resolve that issue in Nigeria, but nobody was answering me, nobody was listening to me, nobody was attending to me. So I had to correct it in the UK. Now, what was the problem? As an international student, you are entitled to work 20 hours as an international postgraduate student. 20 hours during term time. On my BRP, it showed 10 hours. Now, 10 hours is for undergraduate, not for postgraduate, because they go to school all the time. So I had to change mine. Now, I did not know that it's going to take a while for me to change my BRP. And at that time, there was like the visa on your passport was valid for 30 days. So you're supposed to be in the UK before the visa expires and collect your BRP. Now it's 90 days. If it was 90 days, then I might not have had the issue that I had. And what was my issue? Because I had to correct my BRP, I had to send my BRP to the agency that is involved. So I didn't have anything that could show that I was there for a long while. So now having my BRP with me when I was trying to get a job cost me a lot of jobs. So I couldn't get jobs when everybody was getting a job. Like when I got there, my housemate who had been a student, she had been a master student already. So she already had links, took me to where we could work as kitchen assistant. But because I didn't have my BRP, I couldn't get the job. And if I had gotten that job from then, because we arrived in the UK earlier than when we were resuming, if I had gotten a job at that time, I would not have had so much of the financial issue that I had, because from getting shifts, I could have gotten a contract job, which would be I would work during the weekends, and when the school is on holidays, I will still get paid. And during those holidays, I could work somewhere else and get more money. But because my BRP was not with me and it took maybe 2 months or 8 weeks, I can't even remember. It took a long time. And also because I didn't have my BRP, I couldn't really apply for NIN. And one of the things that you use to work is your NIN. So I had too much delay and that affected me getting a job. So that was a big mistake. If I was supposed to do it now, I will first get the jobs, get the NIN with the BRP before sending it for correction, then go back to my job and change it to the new one, because that delay cost me a lot. It really cost me a lot. Now, my second mistake is based on my own personality. I'm an introvert and I really don't like mixing with a lot of people at once. I like taking it a step, money watching people, then deciding, okay, this is someone I like to have in my circle. And that affected me from mixing a lot with a lot of international students. And that is a very bad thing, because mixing with international students, especially those from your continent or country, in my case African or Nigerian, would help you understand how to how to get things, like, because you share a common goal, you share a common background, your issues in the UK will be similar. Like, now for the tier 2 job and the startup visa, I felt like, if you've watched my previous video, you understand what I'm talking about. I felt like if I had associated more with a lot of the international students, I could have gotten opportunities that I would not have known. I could have been aware of opportunities that I would not have known. Like the startup visa, I could have been aware of it, because I'm sure someone, if I was close to someone, or more than one person, and we are discussing how to stay back, especially with the tier 2 and everything, I would have gotten at least more opportunities to try and get a tier 2 job, or even the startup visa. I could have understood a lot about the startup visa. I could have even found a partner to start up a business together, and we get the startup visa, because some of the guys that got the startup visa, they were like three. One was a Ghanaian and a Nigerian, so they formed a team and then got it together. So I felt like if I had associated more with international students, I would have had more opportunities. And number 3 is also based on my personality. I didn't plug myself shamelessly. Like, if I was going for a lot of events and selling myself, talking about my dreams, talking about my ambition, I would have seen people that probably will link me to people that have the ability to help me. And it's based on one of my characters. I don't like to talk about myself. I don't like to really like talk about myself, push myself out. If it's for my friends, if it's for another company or something, I'm more likely to push and talk about those things, which is one of the things why I think I thrive as a community pharmacist, because it's not my business, so I really can market it. But if it was my own business, I'd be like, if I'm marketing, it's like as if I'm begging people, which is one of the issues that I have with even my channel. I don't really like talk about my channel outside YouTube. Like, I don't go about saying, oh, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a this. Even this educational series, it took quite a while for me to like, okay, let me talk about things I've done, mistakes I made, let me help people, because I felt like I would be talking about myself in a way. But I feel like if you're outside your country, talk about yourself, shamelessly plug yourself, and that leads me to plugging my YouTube channel. Please, please, and please, if you like what you've been seeing on this channel, subscribe to my channel. If you have subscribed already, please help me and share my channel links and video links, so that more people can watch. Not only will they watch and gain something, they will also watch my ads and I'll gain a little bit of coins. I also have started an NFT collection on OpenSea. I'm going to leave the link to my collection, to my page, in the description box and probably in the comment section. So check it out. Even if you cannot buy the pictures, you can help me and like my pictures and also share the link to my page, because I'm trying to use that as an opportunity to raise a little bit of money and also create awareness on pancreatic cancer, which my mother had before she died. So that OpenSea page, my NFTs are basically pictures that I took over the years, and I'm trying to like make them NFTs and sell it and raise a bit of money. So please help me in achieving my goal. The next mistake I made was not using the opportunity to travel around the world or travel around the UK. Now, I really did not know a lot about the opportunities that a student, an international student in the UK had. Like, my own major concern at that point in time was just go to school, pass well, pay my school fees, and have an opportunity to stay in a place where everything works. But I did not know about the fact that as a student, you can travel to most countries without issues. Like, if you watch my video where I talked about the things that you can do as a student, you would know about the countries that you can go to as a student, even visa free or with 24 hours issue of EU visa. I did not know about the Schengen thing. I did not know it was that easy. I did not know about the US thing. I didn't know about the Canada thing. I felt like, okay, those that were going to US and the rest are those that were backed up by the school. I didn't even know that you can just say that, okay, I found a conference that is in line with what we are as a profession, is in line with my profession, and I want to attend, and you'll be given, my goodness, you'll be given the visa without problem. I didn't know that. And I didn't even understand that going around the UK, the whole of the 4 countries in UK, was a big opportunity to learn about history, to see things, to have fun. I was basically stuck. The few times that I left in Nottingham was because of school, and I'm grateful I left. I'm grateful I even stood up from my house. I said, okay, school is taking us somewhere. Let me go. Because, man, I went to the Leeds Medical Museum in Leeds, and that was a great opportunity. I'm going to leave pictures. I saw medicine as it has grown through ages. I saw the apothecary section, which is like the basis of pharmacy. I really loved that place. It was like, oh my goodness, pharmacy in the house. I went to I don't know, I can't remember the place, but I'll leave it. Where they talked about the black fever. Yes. So we went to a place where they talked about the issue that village had when there was a black fever, and how they isolated themselves to prevent it from spreading. They talked about how it even spread into the village. It was from a rug that somebody brought, and then they spread it, and then everybody started having the diseases. So it showed how lockdown was done in 18 something. So when people were screaming COVID-19 lockdown, like, they've been doing this lockdown since how many years ago? And that opportunity came because we went there as based thanks to my schools, thanks to my division. So if I had not gone there, I wouldn't have been able to understand a lot of the things. That when COVID-19 came, I was like, okay, this is kind of linked to what happened in that village and the rest, and how. So it was not so much of a shock when things were happening. So basically, those two opportunities, and basically those two opportunities that I used to leave Nottingham. Then I went to London for my passport. But I really should have gone round. And for someone that likes doing all those things, I actually like traveling, seeing places. As a solo traveler, I had the opportunity and I sat down inside Nottingham. But please don't be like me. Once in a while, go out of your city, see what's happening in other cities. Okay? If you watch my last video on public health master's program, you already know the mistake I made was not researching on the shortage list and looking at other opportunities that my course could get me, and then not taking the modules that could allow me to have access to those job opportunities. Like I said, I had issues personally that prevented me from taking the course that I could have helped me get a job as a research associate or research assistant, which would have been on the tier 2 job list. So if you are going for any course, please research on the skills you will gain. Look at your modules, research on the shortage list of professions of occupations, so that you're positioned in a better place to get those jobs. Another thing linked to job that I made a mistake was not applying for a lot of jobs. I just felt if you apply for 5, 10, if you don't get, if you get. But now I know that if you are an international student, you're already at a disadvantage because they have to sponsor you. Jobs have to sponsor you. And for them, it's not all companies that can sponsor international students. So you have to apply for a lot of jobs, at least 100 jobs. And then your CV and the way you write CV in your home country is not the way that UK is not, might not be the same standard as UK standard. So you have to know about the UK CV standard and also the cover letter. You have to know about the what's that word? Job description. You have to know about the job terms that you're supposed to include in your CV, so that you can even pass the artificial intelligence program or whatever that system that will already start filtering the CV before it even gets to the human that is going to review your CV. So you have to know a lot of those processes. You have to apply for a lot of jobs. I did not know that. My other mistake was not having several plans for after my graduation. My only plan was get a job, stay back. I did now know about different opportunities that I could have done. I could have gotten visas to other countries and then use that as opportunity to check for PhD or jobs in those countries when I go there. I did not apply for PhD early enough because when I started applying, it was late, and I actually got an interview, but because they said it was only up there, the opportunity was really like open to EU and UK citizens. So because it was supposed to pay for the school fees, it was supposed to give you, it was a studentship, so it was supposed to pay for the school fees, supposed to give you allowance every month. But because I was not EU or UK citizen, I was not like top choice. They said I was a strong candidate, but I knew it was because I was an international student, and the difference in school fees was a lot that they were not ready to pay for. So that's one thing, by the way. Anyway, always have several plans. Have a plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D in that UK. Like now, the first plan I know most people have because of the post-study work visa is post-study work visa. But that thing is, the more international students are there, the more scrutiny is going to get. So if you want that to be your first plan, make sure that you don't do anything that will put you at a disadvantage. So work your 20 hours during term time and work as much as you want during the holidays, but make sure that you are not doing anything that will put you into trouble. Go to classes. Don't go and pay someone to do your assignment or pay someone to sign for you. If you are a doctor, I'm sure you already know PLAB 1, PLAB 2. A lot of my classmates, they had already done PLAB 1 before they came to the UK. Or did they do PLAB 1? Some did PLAB 1 when they were there. They were doing school already for PLAB. Some had already done PLAB 1. Then they did PLAB 2 while they were there. Some did the both of them. So you have to like plan. So if you know that you want to use that, make sure that you're already aware of what you're supposed to do and pass your PLAB one sitting, so that by the time you finish the PLAB 2, you are getting a job and then going from student visa to tier 2. Now, how to avoid making the mistakes that I made? Watch videos such as this. Any student going at this time in the last 2 years, you are so lucky. There are so many YouTubers that are giving their experience, that are telling you what to do, like telling you things to avoid. I don't think we had that at that point in time. We only had like I think it was just Nigerialand, or maybe I was only aware of Nigerialand. But videos such as this, videos such as all the videos that I've been putting up, I don't really think we had that. But even if we had it, it's very few. And but now you have a lot of videos like this. You have videos from people like me. I'm very nice. I'm telling you all the mistakes I made so that you can avoid it. So watch as much of the videos of students in the UK. Select what you listen to. Don't listen to the illegal ones so that you don't get that problem. But it can help. Videos such as mine, videos such as all the ones I've been uploading, can help you avoid the mistakes. Check your modules, check the shortage list, check opportunities linked to your course. It might not be what you want at first, but if it is still in your profession, you can probably do it. Another way to avoid mistakes I made is to have several plans. Like I said, have a plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. So in case one fails, you just move to the next one without any problem. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share this video. Please check in the description box for my OpenSea link. Go like my NFTs. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.